Hey Gemini, welcome to your December 2024 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in here. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I also want to announce that I am running a sale on my website. All my personal readings are 20% off, and this will be my holiday sale. So if you're interested in that, or if you're curious about that, that link will be down below in the description. Let's take a look here, Gemini. You did pull this 12th house card. It says introspection, and then you also pulled the solitude card, which are basically the same energy here coming out. I think this month you could already be experiencing this now, to where right now there could be challenges and obstacles going on, especially for you, Gemini, because we are having Jupiter in your sign in Gemini retrograde square Saturn in Pisces, which is in your 10th house. I do get here that you could be, like, the square is already happening now, but it becomes exact on the 24th, to where you could be dealing with obstacles and challenges and limitations more than usual here. And it could be in the area of your career and your identity. Like, those could be at odds with each other. And one thing that I'm seeing here as I'm pulling, let me pull the rest of these cards here, is that the 12th house is very connected to Pisces energy, right? Because Pisces does rule the 12th. And the 12th house is introspection. It's the spiritual house. And it also connects to solitude, right? Sometimes, like, we need solitude to be able to become aware, like, you know, like meditation, for example, to become self-enlightened. And one thing that I get here is that solitude is going to be your best friend, and introspection is going to be your best friend. If you need time to literally take a break and take a moment to yourself to really do a deeper sense of, you know, and like do a deeper sense of search within inside yourself, I would definitely do it, because I think you're going to be finding a lot of answers here, and it's going to help you overcome obstacles and challenges that you could be dealing with. You know, I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news here, Gemini, because we haven't even pulled the cards yet, but this could be a good thing too. I think that some of you could be letting go of a job here with this 12th house, because the 12th house does rule, it's a house of loss. So you could be letting go of something that you've been attached to materially. It could be a job for some of you, or maybe a certain dynamic of your career. But I don't get that for all of you. That's just a message here coming through. Let's go ahead and pull the tarot here. You did pull the Six of Cups here in the position of the good stuff here. I see the Six of Cups as things restoring themselves, things becoming more simple again. Gemini, you are a very simple sign. Like, the archetype of Gemini deals with simplicity. So I think right now it's like that's what you're trying to find. It's like you're trying to understand things, or you're trying to make sense out of things here. That could be a little bit difficult to understand, or there's challenges and there's obstacles. I think with the Six of Cups being in the position of the good stuff, that the gift of transformation, a gift of transformation will come from your challenges here, which will restore simplicity and bring back in harmony, and that feeling of being able to feel comfortable and secure and not uprooted. Let's see here. Also, anything that you're letting go of, and let's just say you have an attachment toward it, it's a little bit difficult to surrender and let go of it. I think you'll be finding something a lot better here, because you do have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups in the position of the good stuff, and that is a progression. So not only are you getting the gift of transformation that comes through facing the challenges and the obstacles that you're dealing with, or, you know, this could even be a blessing in disguise that you don't yet see. But going to that Seven of Cups, this is you, new things presenting themselves, and it's sparking your interest, and you having a desire to fulfill something, or to lean in towards some type of newer experience. So you pulled this, a fiery climax approaches here. This is a full moon in Aries card. I would say, I would watch your temper. Some of you may have Aries in your chart, Gemini. I would watch your temper or your reactions toward things. I would try to don't allow yourself to be triggered by something here, Gemini. Don't allow yourself to be triggered here. And I think that's why you pulled the solitude card and the introspection. Like, if there's anger or frustration, or certain things trigger you at certain points, right? Or certain things that you deal with, I kind of get that maybe you need time alone, right? So that way you can, that way you can disengage from a situation and not make something more worse than it needs to be. Very interesting energy. I don't really get this energy for you a lot, Gemini. Like this is a different type of read here. You do have the Seven of Pentacles here for the overall energy. For one, I think Spirit is saying here to be patient with your process. Seven of Pentacles says there could be delays or things not going the way we expect, and it can make us feel like we're not getting ahead or we're not making progress here, or our ambitions won't be able to get or be fulfilled. They will, but the Seven of Pentacles says it's going to take a little bit longer than you expect, but to stay dedicated to your process here with the Seven of Pentacles. And to use the resources here that you have at your disposal. One thing that I get here is that because like there could be certain things here that you think you need. Well, I don't even say that you think you need. Challenges could be presenting themselves to you, and you may sense that you don't really have much to work with to be able to overcome the challenges. But the good thing is whatever it is that you have to work with, it will help you though. It will help you overcome those challenges. Does that make sense? You have the Ten of Pentacles here in your current energy at this time. And there could be a big emphasis on your career and your legacy. It really seems to me the legacy part being a legacy that you're trying to generate and create for yourself. Long-term goals here that you have. And I think it has a lot to do with the 10th house with this 10 of Pentacles, right? Where the Saturn square is happening for you. Saturn being in Pisces in that 10th house of career. And then Jupiter being in your sign, first house. Right, so your identity, your sense of awareness of self clashing with your career. And I think the Jupiter square Saturn is really making you contemplate more deeper things related to career, like career things going on, work things going on, what mountain you're climbing, what mountain do you want to climb, what position do you want to uptake, right, or strive toward in this life. You have this Temperance card in the challenge, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles as your advice. Yeah, and the Temperance is right above the Seven of Pentacles, which both cards point to needing to be patient and needing to endure, right? Temperance says it's a process of creation, and you're going to have to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and it's going to be challenges, and it's going to be frustrating, but ultimately, this is your chance to experiment too, and to dive more deeper into something and learn more about yourself, or learn more about what it is that you want, and through that, you'll be able to create the things that you want. You have the Nine of Pentacles as your advice here. And the Nine of Pentacles says, for one, I think, Gemini, this is about being persistent. The snail in the Nine of Pentacles represents persistence, needing to be persistent. You'll be able to reap your rewards, but it does take persistence. But also, too, Spirit is saying be grateful for the things that you do have. Because you can be kind of unaware, or maybe, you could be unaware of actually the great things that are in your life at this time. Even though there could be challenges at this time that are frustrating for you, but there could also be a lot of good things as well. And that's what the 12th house can signify, is to become aware of all the other great things that are around you that just aren't that you don't see. And I think this Nine of Pentacles is saying there could be some delays in December. Like I said, I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, but if I look at the fucking astrology and it's impacting you specifically, and also, so there could definitely be delays, challenges, things not going fast as you expect, or things not happening as fast as you wanted, or things not going the way you expect. Nine of Pentacles says enjoy your life anyways. There's a bunch of other little things that you can be grateful for and to cherish and to enjoy while you wait for the kinks to be worked out with certain things. You have the Moon card here in the future position. This doesn't surprise me. The Moon card is the archetype of Pisces, and with Jupiter squaring Pisces, Saturn in Pisces. It's okay. The moon card says, all right, we're dealing with something that we didn't foresee. And so you're having to become more aware of something, and it's going to take time for you to gain that awareness. So there's a lot of different energies coming out here, Gemini. I think this is what this moon card here, the major arcana here for you in the month of December, is where Spirit is saying, hey, we need to become more aware of what we want, especially with you, with it being in your 10th house of career and work, or who we want to be, what we want to be. And I'm going to clarify this read, of course, but I think this is going to be a lot of deep soul searching here. But you do have 2 swords here in the outcome. All the outcome positions so far in the reads that I've done have been good. Aries and Taurus so far. And I think this is you, though, finding peace, or it being a win-win here. You did pull the King of Wands here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I think this King of Wands is saying, like, to embody the temperament of the King of Wands. Like, King of Wands is someone who is very confident, charismatic, bold, self-determined. I feel Spirit's really wanting you to embrace those qualities here, but also King of Wands is someone who sees things through to the end. He's the visionary. I think you're being encouraged here to be a visionary. And if you don't know what that vision is, right, because that square, 12th house introspection, and then the solitude card is reclaim your vision, go within and find and create or find a compelling vision for yourself here. Do whatever the fuck you want, Gemini. I'm just saying, Let's see. You pulled this, let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love here. And it's with the 12th house. The 12th house can be like it's just unconditional spiritual love. It's not, there's no attachment to a specific outcome, or there's no attachment to, it's unconditional. Wait. You pulled this Jupiter card. Well, there it is, right? Jupiter says abundance here. I see an image that I just popped in my mind is sort of similar to the Eight of Pentacles, but it's like burning the midnight oil, to where one is really embracing more solitude and working hard, studying, learning. And it's through that solitude of learning, of self-development, growth, that you get the abundance, you get the rewards later. You pull this "It's time to take action" card here. So if there's something here that you really want to pursue and it's kind of making you angry, or it's bringing frustration, because the image I get is like you wanting to do something, but that there's going to be obstacles and challenges in your way. Like there's going to be a whole obstacle and challenge in your way first, and that could just be frustrating. I almost kind of see you like being like, oh God, well, what's the point? Like why do I have to face that first? But it's like as soon as you do that, it's like, it allows for you to get unstuck and not to be frustrated. All right, clarify this Six of Cups here in the position of the good stuff. You pulled the Seven of Swords here. One thing too, I see you some type of secret here that you find. It's in the position of the good stuff, but it doesn't feel like it's something bad. It makes a lot of sense, though, with the sun coming into your 8th house in Capricorn, right, toward the end of the month, December 21st, where the 8th house is, it reveals what's hidden. So this could be hidden information, hidden knowledge, or just hidden things in general, resources, all that type of stuff that you could be finding here that's helping regenerate things. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles for the overall energy. Pull the World card here. Yeah, and I think your overall energy for the month is planning and restructuring and reorganizing and reevaluating here your long-term goals. And I want to say more particularly in regards to your career and work and profession. Clarify the 7 of Cups. You pulled the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, I think this is also in the position of the good stuff. I think something good that's happening here for you is, well, 5 of Swords is you're willing here to I think you're breaking free from something here. Something that you think is a loss, that you think is a loss actually is not. It actually liberates you here. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in your current energy. You pulled the Devil card here. Yeah, and the Devil card is the archetype of Capricorn. Right, and Capricorn deals with our ability to be able to work long and hard toward our goals and achieve those goals. And so I think this is about, and also Capricorn rules career and work and status. So it's like this is you working on those things and building those things up here. Clarify the Temperance in your challenge. Temperance is the archetype of Sagittarius, so there could definitely be challenges in regards to your 7th house of relationships, right? It doesn't have to be a relationship, but just in regards to Sagittarius energy, because Mercury is there retrograding, but it will come direct the 15th. Oh, fuck, I just thought about something. But yeah, then the sun will be in Sag until the 21st, right? So it's your opposite sign, so there's always going to be challenge a little bit. And so you're learning the Sagittarius energy. Wisdom, philosophy, higher levels of education. Could be dealing with challenges in regards to teachers, guides, mentors. Sagittarius also too is having to think bigger, go bigger. You pull the Moon card here in the challenge as well, that Temperance. I think too, at this time, it's like things could be very confusing for you. You don't really know what to believe. So you're trying to gain a deeper sense of awareness about that. But I almost kind of sense that Spirit's like not wanting you to stress about it. It'll figure itself out. 9 of Pentacles says just be grateful for the things that you do have and still enjoy your life. That's the advice. Clarify the Moon card here in the future. Yeah, the Fool card here. Yeah, the Fool and the Moon will be leaping into the unknown and that fear of taking the first step. We're also having a full moon in your sign, right, on the 15th. So at the beginning of this, like mid-month would be the 15th of the month. And so there is this old part of yourself you're letting go of when it comes to your identity. Clarify the 2 of Swords in the outcome for Gemini. You pull the 2 of Swords again, so I pick up intuitively this is a win-win outcome happening for you in the month in the outcome position here. It doesn't solve all your problems here, I feel, but it does make your mind become more restless, or to make it become more restful, I should say, sorry. Like your mind is becoming more restful. You feel more balanced, like things are in harmony. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles as your advice. You have the High Priestess here. Yeah, High Priestess says, like, you know what? Let me just see how this plays out. Like, all the things I can't control, I'm not going to stress about. But I am going to enjoy my life and enjoy the good things that I do have in my life. and to be grateful for the things that I already have, and to cherish those things. Because I do get that there could be some things that are outside of your control, and the challenge is you're trying to make sense of it all. But it's something that naturally with the temperance it takes time for. It's like natural divine timing. It takes time for things to reveal itself. So in the meantime, Gemini, I think that Spirit's saying here, like, just enjoy your life, and things will get worked out here. The things that are outside of your control. Clarify the King of Wands. You have the Sun card here as well, in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I really sense that Spirit's really wanting you to... I always see the Sun card, King of Wands combination as someone who is just purely authentically themselves, and they express themselves, and they allow themselves to be an individual. I think your path in life, Gemini, is you're supposed to become an individual. You're not supposed to follow the crowd. You're supposed to embrace your uniqueness, your light, the Sun card, who you are. And you're being encouraged here to grow into your own individual, be your own individual. And I think it's in regards to all areas of your life, but I think specifically when it comes to career and work and who you want to be in the world. So that's what I got for you, Gemini, in your reading. I'm going to leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Again, if you want to book a reading with me, I do have a sale going on. That link will be down below in the description. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. And otherwise than that, Gemini, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.